Jordan Ham joins us now. He is in San Antonio. It is the U.S. Army All-American Bowl game this Saturday. Several Arizona players there, also several recruits that ASU and U of A are looking at. Jordy joins us for a couple of minutes. What's the mood like, the atmosphere like down there, Jordan, this week?
I mean, they're getting ready and just going to work right now. We're about an hour into practice, and guys have taken the field. And, I've heard in past practices and things like that, it could be a bit of a selfie party and not too much work. It is an exhibition game. But, these coaches and players are really going and getting ready for this game on Saturday.
Okay, so let's talk the Arizona angles. I know you're going to go further into recruiting later in the show with some of the people down there, but the players from Arizona that are there that are still uncommitted with letter of intent day a month away.
Right now it's Odawa Isabor over at St. Mary's. He's a defensive end. Austin Jackson, the top player in the state, offensive tackle over at North Canyon. And then we also have KJ Jarrell, the Saguaro safety. And all of these guys are uncommitted. Arizona State has been in on all three of these guys from really the get-go. So we'll see where they end up here over the next month. But three pretty highly touted recruits still to be undecided in the state of Arizona.
And you also have the kicker down there, Brandon Ruiz from Williamsfield, right?
That's right. Yeah, he is here. He's the Alabama commit. And he's just had a great career over at Williamsfield. It seems like they get on the right side of the 50, and it's an automatic 3 points for them. So they went through special teams just now, and they were kind of just bopping him around, under 10 seconds for each play, left hash 10-yard mark, and then move him around all the way back to about the 25-yard mark, and he hit with ease so far. So it's a good practice for him.
Jordan Ham with us in San Antonio at the U.S. Army All-American Bowl game. Jason Mons from Saguaro is there helping out as well, one of the assistant coaches. What does it mean for the state to have one of their high-profile high school coaches involved in this game, Jordan?
I mean, you look at the notoriety that Arizona has gotten from the beginning of the season all the way through a couple weeks ago, where Chandler was playing in a postseason bowl game, and you had teams like Saguaro going and playing Valor Christian in Colorado and really dominating. And then you add 4 players from Arizona to this game. You had quite a few in the Under Armour game as well. And then adding a head coach in Jason Mons, one of the most decorated coaches in the entire state. I think that just does wonders for Arizona. The big time programs continue to look at them more and more. And I think having not only a coach, but 4 players here can only help that trend as well.
The 4 players, back on them before I let you go, when you talk recruitment, the one that's up in the air the most right now from your view?
I mean, I think right now it would be Odawa Isabor. He has official visits set up for Arizona State, UCLA, and Texas A&M here in January. So I think starting after this All-American game, he's going to really pick it up. I talked to him a couple weeks ago, and he said it was one of those things that is quite a process and has taken a toll on him. But that being said, I still don't really know where he will end up. Another angle that he could do is Yale. He's actually a very highly academic student. He could, completely do a different trend here and not really go the football route, but more the academics, and Yale would be getting one hell of a football player.
Before I let you go off this, what's it like down there? Forget about the Arizona players, just the overall talent that you see, and what do they go through in a typical day at the U.S. Army All-American Bowl practice leading up to Saturday's game?
Well, picking up my credential yesterday, I felt very short surrounded by these high school players. They're monsters. They do not look like 17 and 18-year-old kids, really. And it's something that this is almost like a full-time job for them. They're going through the recruiting and going through the nutrition and working out and things like that. And it definitely shows that this is their livelihoods right now. So these are very committed athletes for sure. And it's a ton of talent. There's no question about that.
Let you go off that. I know later in the show you've got some guests coming up. We'll check back with you later. Jordan Ham via Skype down in San Antonio at the U.S. Army All-American Bowl game.